Good morning, sunshines. Happy Sunday. Here I am. Got my coffee in hand. I am so ready for a beautiful week. What say you? Let's have a wonderful week. Why are we limited? I hate it when I get those little ad suitability things on there. It's like, what? There's no ad suitabilities. Good morning, Lupita. Good afternoon. It's Sunday morning. It's Sunday morning. You guys, I've been going through the receipt and pulling all the crimes from people's testimonies, people's videos. Oh my gosh. I had to stop doing the people that are no longer with us, that are unalived. I just had to. I couldn't do another one. My emotions. Good morning, Irish Mart. Good afternoon. My emotions were getting so dark. Absolutely amazing. Some of them were several people just in one family. Oh, wow. My body didn't want to sleep last night. Kept spasming all night. And then I woke up this morning and Big Girl was laying on my foot. That's why my body was spasming. My foot was laying the wrong way. Yeah, I had to quit. I couldn't do the rest in peace ones. I need to definitely get my head back into it. But it's dark. But I thought I'd come on this morning and let's talk about some blessings. Yeah, darn dog. I can move him. I say move. Yeah, watch out, move. And he'll get up and he'll move. And she's just dead weight. She just lays there. You're not moving her until she wants to move. They definitely have different attitudes. Morning, Haggis Basher. Hi, Joe. Hi, Solentile G up north. How are you doing, Miriam? When are you going to do your live, Haggis? Yeah, I know you're in the midst of your paperwork hell, aren't you, Haggis? You and Miriam both. It is. Waking up every day is a wonderful blessing. I totally agree. Totally agree. Good morning, Erie Forever. When do you think you're going to be slowed down a little bit, Haggis? Not till the end of February? Scientology up north in Haggis, or anybody else that wants it, I had emailed Audit a deposition that I found last night when I was looking through Kyle Brennan's rest in peace information. And it's not really about Kyle Brennan, but it was about how Pam Bondi and all of the Florida judges, pretty crazy. If anybody's interested, I guess, you know what, I can just post it on my community page. Let me find it. And I'll put it on my community page here in a little bit, and it's more than welcome to be shared. Me and Taz, good morning. Oh no, you've been without heat for 2 days. Oh, I can so sympathize and empathize. I'm glad that you have heat now. Yeah, that deposition is incredibly wild of how they literally got to the judges and literally changed, like the McPherson case. Literally. How in the hell has this not gone totally viral? I just can't believe it. And it has a link to the Bondi. I think it's been taken down because I couldn't find her name specifically, but it definitely, oh my gosh, this, I don't know how this hasn't gone viral. I mean, this names of the judges. Let me just bring it up. I'm going to take that off just for a second so I can bring up my email in, because I emailed it to Audit for her to look at this. Absolutely amazing that I can't believe. Oh. And this is a deposition, so it's not like it is hearsay. Well, it's kind of hearsay, but it's, you know what I mean. It's like, this is the United States District Court, Middle District of Florida, Tampa. Kenan G. Dandar, the plaintiffs, versus Church of Scientology, the flag. Wally Pope, Robert Potter Jr., and Johnson Pope. These are all the PIs that were incredible. So this is, let me find it here. This is deposition under oath of Marty Rathbun. And so this is word by word, even the ums and the uhs of Marty Rathbun and everything that they did to debunk and to get out of and to just totally corrupt the Lisa McPherson case. Of what judges, who they turned, the whole spiel. Good morning, James. How are our cows this morning? Well, a little heat's better than nothing right now. Oh, so I was up really late reading this last night. Here, I'll put this up on my homepage if anybody wants to go to it. Or here, I'll just copy. I'll put it in here. This needs to be, this needs to go far and wide, because this happened in this deposition. I mean, Debbie Cook's named in here. This was filed 11/15/12. Absolutely amazing. And it was because the attorney, Dandar, was being fair gamed. And so they were suing the Church of Scientology. Absolutely amazing. And this kind of, it just really, the cows are over the moon. The cows say moo. Yeah, totally incredible. But how David Miscavige was personally involved with Lisa McPherson, how he was personally involved with her auditing and with the cover-up. Ooh, they didn't get a midnight snack. What color cows do you have? I know that's probably a strange question. Good morning, T. How are you doing today? T, I just put a link up for this deposition. Here, I'm gonna put it on, I'll put it on my, hi, Blood Drill. Yeah, Blood Drill, this is, you read through this case. This is absolutely, it's a deposition, so it's part of a different case, but this is amazing. There's a lot of shit about Mike Rinder in here. There's a lot of stuff about Debbie Cook. Yeah. It's, yeah. How he took the judge and all of them, and then he's paying them every month. Do? Yeah. And he talks about when he left and how they got his wife too. Yeah, just you gotta read it. It's 83 pages, but it's a quick read. Good morning, Rona. Yeah, pretty darn amazing. Really? After he was already out? Or you were already out? Yep, he did. He talked, there was a paper on my bunker site also, but I wanted to go straight to the source on this deposition. And I got this off from Kyle Brennan. Do you remember the Kyle Brennan case, Blow Do you have any Oreos, James? My neighbor has an Oreo, so I've renamed it. I don't know what its name is, but I've renamed it Oreo. Nope, this is not from the FBI files. This is from, um, let me see. This is from this site, which is the Scientology and the Death of Kyle Brennan. And it was, I found it, I was reading about Kyle's story, and Kyle was not a Scientologist, but he was a child of a Scientologist. And they found him, I haven't done a report for Scientology crimes on this one. They found him supposedly from committing suicide, but the gunshot, he didn't have gunshot residue on his fingers. They didn't find the bullets. There was a whole bunch of things that were. So his mom made this website about the red flags and all of the stuff that had been going on. This was at Flag. And then I came down to Kyle's story, and there was a story about Pam Bondi supposedly and how she was involved. That took me down the rabbit hole because of her being um, nominated for whatever she's nominated for. Exactly, it was very similar. This was a handgun, though, supposedly, that they never found. And then they found his um, Lexapro, his mental health medication, in the trunk of the dad's car. So they're pretty sure that he was being negated of his Lexapro. But the problem was is that the Clearwater Police Department was so corrupt and the investigation was all effed up. Good morning, Peter. Yep, same as Alex. Yep. Yeah, just incredibly. So I literally had to stop when I reading through this. I had to stop and had to. The second one that I was reading here, let me pull this up here, you guys. I'm not going to pull the story up, but I'll kind of just summarize what it was. No, I don't want that. Yeah, just total blow drill. Let me pull this up. You're gonna go, oh my God, Mona. So going through this list, right? There's a couple people you may know that I couldn't find any information on. They're the yellow ones that are highlighted. One was Adelita Alvarez, and the other one was David Anthony. If you know of any of those two, they're not, rest in peace. They're not people that were, but those are two that I can't find. I see that they're on the list, and I see that they're on people that have spoke out, but I can't get into their information. So Amy, no, not Amy Allen. Where is it? Well, Marie Bilheimer was the one that her husband, and she was on the aftermath also. Was it Amy Allen? No, it was sorry, down here. It was, that's why I can't find the name, because I separated them out. So Allison Carroll, and I was pulling up articles about Allison Carroll, and Allison Carroll is the sister of Marie Bilheimer. Wow, great. David is married and doing well. Nice. Yeah, and I'm rereading what you had just wrote. Yeah, it is amazing how all these coincidences. So I pulled up an article about Allison, and all of a sudden started reading about Marie Bilheimer, and Allison Carroll and Marie Bilheimer, that they were sisters, but Marie was married to Aaron Poulin, and he is the one who hung himself at the test center. And then, and her other sister is not listed in here, Nicola Carroll, had tried to commit suicide. This was all in the same story. And I just got so overwhelmed that I couldn't go one more minute. But how all of that, it was one family. Yeah. And when they were telling the story at the aftermath, when she was telling the story of her husband and how she had gone to work and then they came and got her because he had hung himself, they didn't also tell the story that her sister hung herself and her mother was she had the school that everybody was going to, the Lewis Carroll School, Yeah, I told her she's not on this list and I'm not going to contact her. I'm going to just give lots of blessings and prayers to Nicola. The list is the list that Liz Gale had put together of Children of Scientology. The list that they used to protest. And so I pulled that list, and I'm pulling the crimes of all the people on that list. And many of those, like we figured out yesterday, was 21% are no longer with us, T. And so then I was watching, because I was just doing Jeff Beaumont, who is PTS for life, and he went to the Lewis and Carroll School. I'm just blown away. And so the Lewis and Carroll School was where Allison had hung herself at the very end week of the school year, and the school was in the home. I just, I'm just floored. How did all of this how did all of this get passed by the Department of Justice and by the authorities? It's just unreal. James, email me a picture. Blow Drill, if you ever talk with Nicola, give her some big hugs and love from our community. Incredible love and grace. Thank you, Blow Drill. Thank you for that, for saying that. We were talking about that yesterday, that a lot of us in here, regardless of being in Scientology or not, have been on that fence with you. I know you are not alone. And as I'm going through this Blow Drill, I'm finding that these are my stats, is that I'm finding that those that have grown up either tried suicide, attempted suicide, or had suicide ideation of way above 90%. T, would you like this? Would you like me to email this to you? The statistics are mind-blowing. Mind-blowing. 100% child abuse. 100%. No, Lewis Carroll. And Lewis was Johnny Lewis's mom. I mean, talk about absolutely. T, I don't think I have your email, but can I get it off from your site? Yeah, I'll email this to you. I'm just, I know I've heard you say that before, Blow Drill. I'm so sorry. And I'm glad you failed, because you are so worthy of all the love and mercy and grace that we can ever give you. Yeah, yeah, Scientology up north, and T, I'll grab your email, but unless you want to put it in here, I'll grab it. Yeah, all our hugs, Blow Drill. I'm just, I am just blown away at the statistics. And in fact, Tuesday morning at the commission's meeting, I'm not going to use names, but I'm going to use statistics of what I'm finding. And okay, this is the list, but I alphabetized it and put it on a spreadsheet, and I've put all the crimes across and then separated it out, so it would just save you some work. PerthAudit@gmail. Okay, let me write that down. Blow drill. I know as I said, we were all talking about it yesterday, and we didn't mean to get into a funk or dreary or bring the good morning sunshines down. It's a fact of life, and a lot of us have been there, and it's okay. It's all right. We're not trying to upset anybody. And I'm just incredibly excited and blessed that you're still here. Absolutely blessed. And we are so honored that you'll even trust us to talk about it with us. Well, of course they want more treats. Duh. You don't have to go back out, James. Yep, I'll send it to you and to Miriam. And anybody else. I know I've sent it to a couple people. Lakshmi, cool. Sending love and hugs. Heartbroken. Yeah. My blessings for this morning, because it's Sunday, and Sunday we do blessings. My blessings for each and every one of you is that you see you the way we see you, that you see you the way God sees you, that you see you loved and worthy and with so many abilities and so much sunshine. Yeah, and to be blunt, you are 100% right, Irish Mart. Life is pretty tough to navigate with all the added mind effery, and my heart goes out to everybody too. Good morning, Donna. Yeah, I know. I was reading through that too. Mm, 100% blow drill. I hope that ones of us that are hurt stop hurting others with similar trauma. We need to heal as a group. Absolutely. Did blow drill, were you in Serge's live yesterday when he was making those no more drama packets for all of the animals? Well, I'm glad, Erie Forever. Thank you for joining us on Sunday mornings. You know, he was talking exactly what you just said, is that we just we need to continue healing. I loved what he was saying yesterday. So much wisdom. Here's the link if he was talking about it. Let me see. Do I have him up? Nope. Look at that puppy. Oh my goodness. How adorable. James, you have a farm. You need more puppies. Yep, this is the one right here. He was just chit-chatting while he was putting these packets together. He had some really good, just some really good wisdoms. And I'm not even on it. Good morning, Brian. Yep, he was just putting packets together.
Have a
Him and
solution
Michael
for
were
you,
getting ready to take
LAPD.
him to the...
This is how we're gonna save point. That's what Janet from Another Planet has been doing for decades. And the LAPD is so stupid with their billion-dollar budget, they cannot even sniff out the...
Uh-oh, he was talking about Janet. Yeah, Michael and Serge have been busy the last couple of days. And you know what? Yesterday I put out a community post on the Scientology Crimes channel because Natalie had done an update about that Jane Doe versus Gavin Potter. Good morning, Power Lies to Paralyze. And I was mistaken about that the ruling was about whether or not they could deposition Brian Kent, not about the arbitration, but they still are going to trial. They're still going to have a trial hearing. So that's good. Good news, bad news. But so I put out a link to hers, which explains it a little bit better. I guess I probably should have waited to get the rest of the information, but that's okay. It's all good. But I put a link to Natalie's update yesterday. How are you doing, Power Lies to Paralyze? Ooh. Res dogs are the best. Yes, they are. A Rottie Shepherd Lab mix. That's interesting. So a stubborn, hyper chowhound. Yeah, what they were saying that he was, or anybody he pulled in was the bridge babes. David Miscavige even called them bridge babes. Why, thank you, and I hope you have a wonderfully sunshiny day. Power Lies puts out some incredible videos with incredible information. Powerlies, are you on this list? Are you on the list, on Liz Gale's list? Let me come back on because I don't see. Hey, good morning, Dusty. Okay. Good morning. Yes, it does. It's amazing what happens as we aged our bodies. We were talking about you Florida people earlier. We were going through the deposition of Marty Rathman. Cool. I'm glad you guys can communicate that way. Here is Power Lies to Paralyze's channel. Yeah, I'm going to bring that back up because I really want. Here's the here is the story that I was reading. This takes a little bit of you need to hold on when you read this. Oh no, you had to deal with a Karen last night? Oh no. Were you live last night? I fell asleep last night after reading this and didn't watch anybody live last night. I was so overpowered. So overpowered with grief, and it's not Dusty Soda Fountain, it's Dusty Soda. And don't be upset. I'm in my other channel, in my Scientology Crimes. Here is Dusty's. Copy. My computer's being slow. Your cousin Desiree is still there? Patch, no. That's a Roddy with those qualities. Oh, your page finally loaded. Concert night in Cultwater. So, Dusty, read.
Hello, guys, and welcome. It is concert night in Cultwater. The
Look
concert
how
is
pretty that
ending
is, though.
right now. If anybody could hear me, let me know.
Oh, keep going. Those trees are really pretty covered in the white lights. Is there an echo from when I'm playing the stream, or an echo from me talking? Hey, good morning, Crazy Love is Love. How are you doing today? They're from the video. Okay. Good morning, Eyes to See. Well, thank you for watching in the background. That's got to be my computer. Because when I'm playing it, it doesn't sound that way. Let me, I'm playing it, it sounds fine.
The concert just ended just now. I got one person in the chat. Hello and welcome. Oh my, look at the puppies.
It's got to be my computer then. Crazy and Eyes to See and Dusty, we were all having a blessing morning. We're all talking about the blessings this morning. Of how blessed we are to wake up another day, to see another day, to see our children another day, to see our family another day, to have the hope to see our family another day. It's all good. It's all in hope. I got crazy hair going on this morning. I'm not even out of bed yet, you guys. I'm still in bed. I got my coffee though. So I'm gonna go back to that story, you guys. Here's the deposition. Oh, did I lose it? Here, as I said, here's that article. Be ready to cry. This is the one that was talking about the Pam Bondi, but apparently you can only see so many articles before it kicks you out and won't let you see anymore. So I can't read the damn Tampa Bay Times freaking article that I wanted to read again. But the Pam Bondi one is quite interesting. And then, where did that go? Here's the deposition. Here, Dusty, if you want some light reading while you're on the crapper or something crazy, read this. Amy, read this. Oh my gosh. Just absolutely incredible. This is the deposition of Marty Rathbun in a different case, but he's talking about how Lisa McPherson, Kyle Brennan, Pam Bondi was all corrupt in those, all in those cases. Yep. There's some history that I was thinking of you, Amy M, last night, that, as I said, I can't get back into the articles now. But we need to get those on X and get those into IG or whatever and get that word out. Of how corrupt she has been through all of these cases. Because she was the AG at the time. Again, between this reading about this deposition and then reading the story that I had just shown about Aaron Poulin and Marie Bilheimer, Allison Carroll, Nicola Carroll, I was just totally overwhelmed last night. And if you guys don't mind, I will go to, I'm going to go back to my email and I'm going to get this out to Merjam and ooh, I have you in my saved, and then Merjam. You guys are just going to have to deal with everybody's email on here, because life could be worse. Yeah, I'm not either. I just sent it to you, Crazy. Do you want the list that I've started also, Crazy? Here, I'll send it to you also. Oh crap. I can't do that without getting out of it. I'll send it to you here in a little bit, because I have to close out of it in order to be able to send it. Silly email is like that. Cece made it! Yeah, yeah, I will, as soon as I can. Crazy, I will. I just sent you the deposition, and I'll send you the link to the Kyle Brennan page. Yeah, pretty crazy. He's on this list too. Yep. Let me get back into this. Cece made it. Good morning, Cece. Cece made it. Yesterday I'm like, you chimed in just as I was hitting stop streaming. Yep, we need, and we all know where I'm politically, but she is not a good pick. She is corrupt as hell. She does not need to be in there. And I'm going to fight with everything I know to keep her out of there. Cece, prayers for healing for you, darling. Ooh, touch and feel prayers. You don't need pneumonia. Right? Exactly. Blow drill. And in that deposition, it shows how it happened, too. Yeah, Cece, much love and much healing to you. I cannot do it because I'm on OBS, but let's throw some hearts in here and some healing hugs for Cece. That today your blessing is that you will start to feel better and your oxygen levels go up, and that every cell in your body feels the healing power. Thanks, Irish Mart. Thank you, Blow Drill. Thank you, Joe. Lakshmi Cool, absolutely. Strength and peace for you and the family, and healing for your brother. I'm not too sure why he's in there since the 23rd, but healing for your brother, and that every cell regenerates, that the doctors know what they're supposed to be doing, the surgeons have the wisdom, whatever's going on, Lakshmi, that the family has some power and strength. Oh, and I'm so sorry you're having to deal with it. Oh, you're welcome. If I'd have known, I would have been on my prayer list every single day. Thank you, Rona. Yep, I'm not too sure what's happening, but God knows. But God. Oh, let's get this corrupt lady off the screen. She doesn't deserve airtime. Yeah, this deposition crazy is some pretty freaking eye-opening information in here. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Talking about pinpointing judges, pinpointing David Miscavige, just Mike Rinder, Marty Rathbun, politicians, Mary Repper, and how they bought her. They literally bought her. Absolutely amazing. Talk about naming names. He caught a bad flu on top of stage 4 COPD. Oh, so strength to his lungs. Lots of hugs and lots of strength if we can blow air into his lungs. And strength for the family. Yeah, I know, Brian. Yeah, it is. It's all there. It's all black and white. Hey, Kirby's mom. Thank you, Kirby's mom. I'm almost to the bottom of my coffee, you guys. Let me, hey, good morning, Kelly, U2 fan. Thank you. I agree, Cece. All of this needs to be resurfaced. You know, back then, maybe in 2012, hell, it's only been 13 years. That's not been that long. This shit's got covered up. This is ridiculous. Time to bring it back to light. Oh no. Oh, I'm glad I don't have a cup. Good morning, Windy City. Wendy, we're going to talk about some Chicago stuff here pretty quick. Oops. The dog just laid on my foot and it spasmed me. How long are you going to be in Chicago still, Wendy? I'm going to let me save this list and then close out of it. And then I'm going to go into tomorrow is okay, Kelly, thank you. Thanks for being on the replay crew too. Yeah, we've talked about some no, not bad Chicago stuff. Good Chicago stuff. We need to rally. I need a rallying cry for Chicago. We need to be the change we want to see, right? So tomorrow is the registration tomorrow's the registration for Wednesday's council meeting. We need to be the change we want to see. So, well, new adventures, right? Mixed emotions. Just gonna say that. New adventures, new fun, new struggles. But so Windy City, you're not going to be there. You're probably going to be on the road. But the rest of the crew needs to be the change they want to see. And I'm more than happy to help do that and continue to help do that. But I can't be the only crazy lady calling into these meetings. A story we had, actually her name was Ramona also, imagine that. But she used to come in and talk about how the conspiracy and all this stuff about this certain place up there in Anchorage. And we always would roll our eyes and go, oh man, she's here. We knew she was here. I don't want to be that lady. I don't want to be just the crazy lady. The only person that's calling into these meetings, the only person that gives a shit about changing Chicago. If you want to be the change, I'm here for you. So let's all work on this. Let's rally together. And be the change we want to see. So tomorrow, I'm pretty sure I even still have it up because we were looking at this last night. Maybe not. Tri-City Clerk. Tri-City Clerk. Tomorrow, here is the how to do comment. I have posted this before on my community page. Yep, I agree. I understand that, Wendy. But calling in, they take every city council and Thursday is the CPD meeting, the police department board. But on their city council, they take 10. They'll take 5 in person or more if there isn't 5 on the phone. If there's 5 on the phone, they take 5 in person, 5 on the phone for 3 minutes each. You have to register 2 days before. So for Wednesday's meeting, tomorrow is the registration for anybody on the replay crew. Here is the link for it. I will put it on my community page. No, you do not have to, Kelly. They don't ask you where you're going to live. You call. Here's the process. So for Wednesday, thank you, Blow Drill, for stopping and being with us for the morning. Have a wonderful sunshiny day and have a great time doing your laundry and shopping. So tomorrow, beginning at 8 a.m., you can call this number and you leave your name, your phone number, and what meeting you're calling in for. It is not Zoom. You click on this page. It is Zoom, but you have to click when they're, and it's a call-in Zoom. So then on Tuesday, let's say the meeting's on Wednesday. So on Monday you call and you leave your name, your number, and what meeting. And you say City Council on Wednesday. On Tuesday, They call you, and you have to answer. They call you and give you the call-in number, the codes, and all the information you need to call in if you're picked to speak. If you're not picked to speak, they don't call you, so you don't have to worry about it. But if you are picked to speak, they'll call you and give you all the information you need for Wednesday's meeting. On Wednesday's meeting, you use the same phone as what you were called on to call, type in the codes, and you're in the meeting and you get to speak. It's convoluted, it's crazy, but it works. And you either know you are or you aren't going to speak. So you can plan on it. If you're there in person, you probably are just going to get to speak. But I don't want to be the only crazy lady in the room. You know, this Wednesday, if we don't get some public participation, I don't know that I'm going to continue being the only crazy lady. We need to rally together to do this, because one small voice isn't just going to make the change. I just sound like a crazy person. And then there is a meeting Thursday. Thursday is I believe, the Chicago Police Board meeting, and that you don't have to, I need to find that, because it's different than this. And if I remember right, I don't even know if you can call in. It's been a while since we've hit one of those meetings. I'll figure that out and put it in the community tab. But I really, 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 for the Utah Salt Lake City Council, sometimes it's Crazy and her cohort, Debbie. Sometimes Debbie's there, and then I call in, and Minnie will call in, and there's Amy's called in. Audit called in one time. Crazy's not the only one. She doesn't sound like the crazy woman in the room, because there's other people to support. And the safe pointing is there, but it's not as evident as it is like in LA. Chicago's the same way. It's there. It's in the crevices, but it's not so obvious like it is. Well, we've seen that it's obvious, like with the Chicago Police Department. But you can't just have one crazy lady saying shit. You have to have people that are working together to say, hey, there is a problem. Does that make sense? Sorry, Amy, I thought you did call in one time. I was just giving you credit because you call into a lot of things. Amy is a hero, let me tell you. I guess it's just my point that we need public participation from the area that's being affected too. Be the change you want to see. I remember who said that, but it wasn't me. So if any of you Chicago people, besides Wendy, because Wendy's going to be on travel mode, are lurking, let's do this. So that's what I was going to say about Chicago, Wendy. There was nothing bad. Just want to be a part of the change. Did everybody go to sleep? Did I lose everybody? Good morning, Sue Irwin. Yeah, let me find the Chicago Police Board one. There was let me go back. Was it the council? It might have been the public safety one. Yeah, see, 12/1/2010. Holy crap, that's like, I think they got their no, upcoming meetings. We don't want to go back to 2010, that's for sure. 126. Committee on Finance. Committee on Public Safety. Uh-oh. Did I get my dates wrong? Committee on Police and Fire. Fudge. City Council is 115. Okay. Oopsie. Committee on Police and Fire, and the Committee on Public Safety is Tuesday, not Monday or Wednesday or Thursday. And 9:30 a.m. and 11:30 a.m. These are Central Times. These ones, they do have public comment, but I don't know that you can call in on these. Let me find out. Fudge, 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 fudge. I'm sorry, I had my meeting dates backwards. Hey, good morning, MD Media. Oh, I'm sorry. You were sleeping on the couch and I probably woke your butt up. I'm sorry. MD Media, we hope you have a wonderful day. Whatever you do today, are you going to go do some static recording today? It is a day of rest. That's why I'm still in bed. I'm enjoying my day in bed. Amy, I'm gonna have to figure out the police and fire thing. Obviously sooner than later because I thought it was Thursday. But see, I'm just one brain. We need to be a team to work on this. The group, non-group. I can't be the only one thinking of all this shit. And if Chicago wants to see a change, help me. Let me help you. Whoopsie. Did I just erase that? Sorry. Yeah, and looking at Audit's page yesterday, oh my gosh, you guys. Looking at her, let's go there. And my ADD brain's bouncing too much today, you guys. I'm sorry. So, the latest CPRA results on Audit's page. Here's her Google Drive that she posted them up to. This is quite the interesting read. Hey, good morning, Minnie. You know, Joe, what's funny is I have friends that keep their tree up all year. It's a fake tree, of course. They just decorate it in different things all year. Some people just enjoy Christmas that much. So this is quite the interesting read. Jennifer's just trying to push her way right into that LAPD, and I love, love, love how you can tell if you're reading through this that our civil grand jury made a difference. And Minnie, what we were talking about the New York stuff, the New York councils, the New York, where should I go? Not Suffolk County, but what's the other county? Where did you want me to look? And I know I could probably bring it up in old emails, but if you're on here, tell me and I'll bring it up right now. Let's look at this. Yeah, she was there's like 180 some pages, so we're not gonna, or 129 pages, so I'm not gonna go through them all, but there was some definitely interesting reads. Basically, the FOIA CPRA is the FOIA. And she's trying her wiggly waggly tail to get this law changed, to get the wording changed. And they're like, nope, we're not changing it. But that civil grand jury made a difference. I think it doesn't have your name on here, Scientology Up North, but I think one of these letters in here is from you. Because it sounds like you're writing. No, actually, he's the investigator that they contact. But no, if you get towards the end of the stream, end of their, like into the November area, nope, they're tagging that up. They're saying, nope, we're not letting the Scientology have loopholes. Yeah, I put the link on here, but if you want to just go back to audits, you can go into her Google Drive where she put all of those CPRAs. I agree, Erie. If people's Christmas decorations give them joy, let them have their joy. I have a friend that has, like, in her house, of course, they have a huge, huge ass house. They have 4 Christmas trees. One for each level and then one for her bedroom. Nassau County. Nassau County. Nassau County in New York State. Let's go there. NassauCounty.gov. Oh, how pretty. Government departments. Agendas and minutes. November. May 19th, 2025. Posted that can't be. That can't be because that hasn't happened yet. Agenda. Maybe January 27th. Monday, January 6th, starting at 1 p.m., and we'll hold a full session of the legislature on Monday, January 27th, starting at 1 p.m. for presentations and public comment, and at 2 p.m. for the legislative calendar in the Peter Schmidt Memorial Legendary blah blah blah. Rules, public safety, public works, health. So all the committees. Must submit a slip to the clerk office. Public comment is limited to 3 minutes per person. At the meetings of the full legislature, public comment will be heard only during the pre-calendar public comment period and during public hearings that are on the calendar. At meetings of the legislators' committees, there is a no pre-calendar public comment period. Okay. Public comment will be heard on the agenda items. Public comment on any item may be emailed to the clerk, and will be made part of the formal you can do written public comment. It does not look like it is where you can zoom in. Could you please find out, maybe call Minnie and find out tomorrow? New York is a hamlet within Oyster Bay. Nassau County on Long Island, yes. Look at the town of Oyster Bay Bethpage. Yeah, there's on audits page on that CPRA, there were a lot of duplicates. But if you read through it, you just get some really good glimpses of what's been happening. Look at Town of Oyster Bay Bethpage. Okay, let me go there. I thought you were being silly about the hamlet on Long Island. That's a weird name. Town of Oyster Bay. Oh, how beautiful. Home, departments. Let's go to the departments. Gorgeous pictures. Bye-bye, Cece. Enjoy your phone call with your child. And so here is their town board meetings. How the meetings are structured. Looks like you can watch the live streaming. January 28th. January 7th was already over. But you can call to find out. Looks like they don't like interactions, so you're just gonna have to call to find out. Got some homework for you, Minnie. Find out if they have interactive board meetings to where you can call in or Zoom in. Because I see it looks like you can watch the live stream, but I don't know if you can call in. Beautiful area though. At this point, it sounds like it's all a PR war. We just need to start giving some PR. They're snooty patooties. Oh, they put a lot of money into their website, especially their pictures. It's gorgeous. I have a friend that's high up in the food chain up there somewhere, but I don't remember where he is. Because I've never really looked at him as high up in the food chain. He's just a friend. I never even thought to really bring him into it. Okay, I was going to. Did I send that? Okay, ADHD brain. Turn that off just for a second. Go back. Sent. View. Crazy. If I sent it, this is just a duplicate. Sorry. Urgent. P. Attach. Gotta walk myself through it. Sometimes I need technical assistance for my help for myself. Here's the list. There's no subject. I sent it anyways. Minnie's got a hood mouth? Oh my goodness. Imagine that. Yeah, snooty patooties don't thrill me either. But if one of y'all want to find out from them how we figure out how to go into their board meetings or into their space so we can start doing our PR or calling in if we can, that would be good. Yeah, I watched Jeff PTS for Life, one of his old videos last night. So much information. Yeah, was that New York City? Okay, so you did, and that's what I was asking is if you want me to look at that. New York City might be a little harder. Aren't they all like in different boroughs? Let me go back here. Let me take that off again. Let me go back to what you sent me. Let me find it. I don't dox ya. Um, s- um, yeah, that was the Suffolk County. I know you sent it to me. It's being a butt. Either you're gonna have to resend it to me, or we're gonna have to. I went to a boutique that since closed. It was Hamras in Creskill, New Jersey. Oh man, I hate that when they trail you thinking you're gonna steal something. It's like, woman, if I really wanted to steal, do you think I would be so obvious? So, Amy, I will figure out Tuesday if you're going to be available for Tuesday, but I need to go figure out whether or not we can even call in on Tuesday for the public safety meeting. I thought for sure it was Thursday, and maybe I'm thinking of the wrong one. Let me go back to I got way too many tabs open. Chicago Police Board of Police. Maybe that's what I'm thinking is Thursday. Okay, yeah. So I was correct. Thursday, January 16th. Whew, I knew I wasn't going crazy. So, this is the one that I was looking at, and I got to figure out how I know we could call in because I've called in before. Policy regarding attendance. So this one is you can sign up that day, but I got to remember how to do it. I will find out, and I will let you know. I knew I wasn't going crazy. Hi again, T. So let me go back to the police board is Thursday. And I shall find out what we need to do. So Public Works tomorrow. Let's all do the silent treatment tomorrow, Amy and Miriam. Oh my goodness, T. Yeah, got to get them back to regular time frames. That's a hard one. Yeah, I'm going to start using these stats, Amy, at these police meetings. I'm going to start calling them out. Well, I think we're going to call in and say something to the tune of, I want my 1 minute to be reflected in the minutes as a moment of silence, or something like that, so they know that it's in protest or whatever, and then just be quiet the rest of the minute. Because if you say nothing, if you say absolutely nothing, they're going to think you're not on the line. Does that make sense? Yep, I've done the police meetings in the past. Tomorrow, the Los Angeles Public Works is 10 a.m. Los Angeles time. Oh, nice. Great job, Minnie. That's a great contact to have. You know, even just having a contact there that can tell you what the flavor is behind the scene of knowing how embedded they really are. Just knowing the environment is really crucial. Having somebody understand that's crucial. Very cool, Minnie. Gives purpose, that's for sure. Speaking of which, though, I need to take me off the screen. And I need to get my chair up close. Ouch. Grizz, you're on my legs. Put you over here. Grizzy, buddy, get off my lap. Move. Move, 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 move. I love you, buddy. Yeah, see? I love you. Scratchy, scratchy. Got some belly scratches going. Hey, get off me. Go. You watched that this morning, Ari, the signs? Oh, yep. Where they were telling her to take the signs down off the poles. When the salesperson, extra salesperson's me, I'm as nice as pie, and I might have to try 5 extra things. That's on those online stores, that's for sure. It's okay to be snoozing, Miriam. It's all right. We all need those type of days where we can just lay back and enjoy some downtime. No schedules. Those are the best kind of days. I'm gonna have to get going here pretty quick though, you guys. I'm gonna have to get up, go do some fluff and buff, catch some breakfast. I'm glad we didn't get dumped on like Brian did with snow. You guys got way more snow than we did up here. Yeah, 'cause it's like midnight your time or after midnight, T. And Miriam, I think, is 6 hours ahead. So she's in the evening. The sleepy mods. I know, right, Minnie? At least different. They probably think that about all of your animals that you have. Grass is always greener. Yeah, I would love to go to the Outback. Yep, Amy, I think they got way more snow down below us than our level. That's for sure. We got a couple of inches the other day, and today it's kind of lightly snowing, but nothing of importance. Okay, I love you guys, but need to get up out of this bed and get into my chair. And I might even have a second cup of coffee today. I might pull a haggis and put a little bit of adult beverage in there. Thank you, Miriam. If I went to Australia, they'd probably send me back. I wouldn't have to worry about staying. Nice. Well, I know my daughter sent me pictures and they had probably a foot of snow. I love you guys. I love you too, Minnie. I'll talk to you guys later.